I'm enjoying this beautiful Sunday afternoon in early October in Buffalo, New York, and walking in one of my favorite places while the weather is still so friendly. And I'm thinking about how easy it is to walk on this ground right now. I've just done a meditation and I can feel that my vibration is very high, very elated, and the critters are gathering around me. And as I walk over this earth, I'm feeling the little irregularities under my feet. And I noticed when I was sitting that there were, lots of ants and such crawling around in between the blades of grass and over the little bumps. And I was thinking about vibration. And when we're in a very high vibrational place, life is literally like a walk in the park. And even though there's lots of variations on the earth beneath my feet, I can traverse it no problem. And I can spin around and I can look and see all the different directions and where I might want to go and what's happening and what option I'd like to take. And it feels very spacious and available. I feel very capable. But when our vibration is very low, life might feel more like walking, scaling a mountain, maybe without the gear, not realizing how difficult it was going to be, and in a not so pleasant views and not such a pleasant situation, and really only like one perceivable path, and can't go back, got to keep going to get over the mountain, to get to the other side. That's what life can feel like when our vibration is very low. Limited options, arduous, takes a lot to get from A to B, takes a long time. When we're getting a little bit higher in vibration, maybe it's less like climbing that mountain unexpectedly, having to deal with it to get to something better or something different. But maybe it's more like walking over a big hill, and maybe the hill is a little muddy and you're apt or prone to slip and your footwear isn't exactly great, but certainly a little better than that mountain, not as hard as the mountain, and your distance from A to B is a little shorter. You're going to get over that hill to the other side a little bit more quickly. And then maybe as you raise your vibration again a little bit more, maybe now you're just kind of walking on a pathway that's a steady incline, but you can handle it. And the weather's decent and you've got pretty good footwear on. It's difficult, there's challenge, it's uphill, but you're okay, you can do it. And then maybe as you start to raise your vibration a little bit more, the weather is better. The path is wider. There's many paths you could choose. You know where your destination is. You know where you're going. And you have the right footwear, the right gear. You're in a good mood and you're enjoying the traveling from A to B. It doesn't take too long. You get where you're going and you have some nice experiences along the way. When your vibration is really high, life is like a walk in the park. It's great. And even though just like I can feel the irregularities under my feet now, even though there are irregularities. Like I said, I can easily manage them. And even though I could even stumble on these irregularities, it's possible. I could trip, I could twist my ankle. All these things are possible. The likeliness is really, minimized in this situation. Plus, I've got the right gear. I can choose which direction I want to go based on preference and based on where I see, fewer obstacles or better views or whatever my fancy is. And it's a great experience. So it's just a little analogy of how you can think about what it is like to be living in a lower vibrational state versus what it's like to be living in a higher vibrational state. So next time you're dealing with something in life and you feel like you have limited possibilities, limited solutions, you feel like you don't have the wherewithal, that's your gear, your wherewithal, you don't have your inner compass, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have a root in something that helps you be buoyant in your spirit, and the situation at hand has got you down, but you have to keep plundering to get to the other side of it. Your vibration is really low then. So your job at that point is to learn how to raise your vibration, to interrupt that and raise your vibration, because the truth is you don't have to be on that mountain to get to the other side. You can choose. There's so many wonderful ways, and of course, like Come Outside is one of mine. So many wonderful ways that we can raise our vibration up that don't take, a massive life-altering choice. They can be gentler labors of love, so that as you're navigating through the situation that you're in, you are more prepared and you can have a more fulfilling experience doing so, until eventually perhaps what was previously a really difficult situation becomes actually something that you quickly realize is a blessing. There's some blessing in disguise, and it gets revealed to you because you raised your vibration and you're in receivership. And so whenever you feel that state of, life is a walk in the park, remember to feel grateful for it, because gratitude is the ultimate salt and sugar for putting yourself into that delicious state of receivership. It is exactly what brings the flavor of tasting what we long to partake in. So, with all this being said, I'm going to finish my walk in the park, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day.